Sorry, we had a bit of a technical difficulty there. But so regarding combating the globalization of Salafi jihadists, it must be a predominantly Muslim debate. And it's honestly, at the end of the day, it is a Muslim debate that has to occur. We've been ostracizing and isolating these Salafi groups that are going to be injurious not just to the United States and our allies, but also to women communities. Dr. Asaf makes very valid points regarding how to combat martyrdom and suicide attacks as a doctrine. And he says that Muslims must be made aware that Muslims are primary victims of Salafi jihadist terrorism, including suicide attacks. He goes on to say that more Muslims than non-Muslims have died or been maimed by Salafi jihadist terrorist attacks in the last 3 decades. And of course, he also mentions infidels, which, the Salafis consider almost anyone aligned with the West to be an infidel. He says that the use of takfir, which is labeling someone of a Muslim community as infidel, is very dangerous to the Muslim community, because it runs the risk of not only creating a Muslim civil war, but it's very dangerous to people who maybe are not, infidels. They practice their religion, and they also happen to engage with the West in whether it's trade, education, anything like that's misinterpreted or willfully misinterpreted by Salafi jihadists to inflict harm onto Western interests, whether or not they are Muslim or otherwise. Now, in closing, Dr. Asaf says that unless it is rejected by moderate Muslims, it being Salafi jihadism, from where the majority of the Islamic community is moderate, such labeling continuing to lead the Islamic nation on a downward spiral of self-inflicted violence. Honestly, like in that context, it is very important for moderate Muslims to be able to not just identify that Salafi jihadists are damaging to their own interest, but also causing harm across the globe. Because at the end of the day, this is an article on the globalization of martyrdom. In closing, this has been a fantastic article to read. I honestly wasn't too excited when I found out that this was my article, but upon reading it, considering all the different options and ways I could approach this, I'm very glad I did have this article. It's opened up a lot of questions and things that I really wish to research more. In closing, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I'm happy to answer any and all questions regarding this article. Thank you so much for your time, and please pardon the technical difficulties. I'm still learning how to type sometimes. I can be quite the caveman. So, have a great night, and it's been a pleasure having you guys. Bye.